Hey, what's up, amigos? I hope you're doing well. So, welcome back again for a brand new episode. This time, I've decided to do something a little bit more different than the usual. So, it's not gonna be like unboxings or first impressions or fake versus real, etc., etc. So, this time it's gonna be a top 3 topic video. So yes, I am jumping onto the top 3, top 5, top 10 train. So wish me good luck, and let's see how it's gonna turn out. So yes, it is like this video is gonna be like a fragrance haul. I'm gonna try to show you in the video. I'm gonna show you some fragrances that I bought lately. I'm not gonna talk about them in this video. I'm just gonna show you for the video because I don't really. I don't want to use other videos that are not that doesn't belong to me, so to not fall into that copyright issue. So I'll be talking in the video, but also showing you fragrances that I bought lately and never had the chance to talk about them. But at the same time, I'm gonna talk about the top 3 worst fragrances from Lattafa fragrances. So this is not just my top 3. This is not just my opinion, because I tried to be fair. I tried to have not just the influence of my opinion, but also to include the opinion of the majority. So I'm trying to be a little bit democratic. Let's call it that way. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more democratic when it comes to this video. So I gathered different opinions, many opinions and many point of views from different social platforms, either Fragrantica, the comment section, also the comment section in YouTube videos, also in fragrance groups in Facebook, Reddit, Instagram, etc., etc. So without further ado, let's get into it. But hey, I forgot to mention, I'll be honest with you as always. I'll be honest with you guys and be honest with Lattafa. This company, yes, I do really appreciate many things that they do. I appreciate their work. I appreciate the opportunity that it gave us, all of us in the fragrance community, to have our own fragrances that smell good for a very cheap, affordable price tag, and also to have an idea or to smell as good as some inspirations, or let's say some famous designer and niche fragrances that are that these Lattafa fragrances are inspired from. And but at the same time, I do think, and this is my opinion, I think that this is my least favorite clone house company. I do like many of their fragrances. I do use many of their fragrances. I do recommend many of their fragrances, but at the same time, there is so many of their releases that are really bad, horrible, and the worst of the worst. So I tried to pick three fragrances that are the worst of the worst for this video. I didn't really try all of the Lattafa fragrances because there is so many of them. I'm sure like there is like plus 700 releases out there, and logically I cannot try them all. But I've tried a considerable number, maybe something close to 200 fragrances from Lattafa, and this video is strictly about the fragrances from Lattafa that has the logo of Lattafa and the name of Lattafa. I know that Maison Alhambra is also under the company of Lattafa, also Rave, also maybe Ard Al Zafran. Some people mentioned that Al Zafran belongs to Lattafa, but I'm not sure about that. But anyways, for this video, it's gonna be top 3 or worst 3 fragrances from the company Lattafa. So without further ado, the first one, and this is, in my opinion, this is the most horrible one in this list, yes, it is supposed to be a clone of a famous designer fragrance, and it is a huge disappointment. It is a Velvet Oud. So this one is said to be a clone of ombre leather, or also Tuscan leather from Tom Ford, and in my opinion, not this and not that, none of that. it's very far from both fragrances. This is an abomination. It smells chemical. It smells super synthetic, a bomb of chemicals. This should be banned, actually. This should, if there is like, I don't know how to say it. If there is an organization to ban stuff like this, really, it should be taken off the market. And if I was Lattafa, or if I had a word in that company, and if I was Lattafa, I would be definitely ashamed to be releasing something like this, and also I would definitely take it off the market. It does come in a beautiful bottle, cute presentation. I really like the cap. It gives it some sort of charm and beauty, and some sort of prestige. It gives you the impression that this fragrance is an expensive fragrance, etc. But when it comes to the juice inside, wow, just wow. It absolutely reminds me of that guy that says, "Ooh, brother, ooh, what's that?" I don't even want to think about how it smells like. Some people mentioned that this is gag inducing. Absolutely right. I do agree with them. This fragrance is just too much of everything in it. It's just too much this, too much that, too much this, too much that. Badly balanced, badly blended. Everything in it is just super chemical. It reminds me of a smell like I'm trying to be as nice as possible in this video to not offend anyone, and please don't be offended. Be good sports, be open-minded about it. I just want to open the eyes for many people about these fragrances, especially the ones that didn't step or about to step into the Lattafa game, and also to save your money. Yes, this fragrance reminds me of imagine trash in a trash can, and you throw tires in the trash can and you set it on fire. You set the whole thing on fire, and that smell, how horrible it is, that mix of burnt plastic, burnt tires, burnt trash. Oh my god, I don't even want to think about it. Please just avoid this fragrance. If you want a good clone of ombre leather, definitely go for Amber and Leather by Maison Ambra. I heard that they changed the name and it's called Opulence Leather. I'm not sure about the name, but I believe they changed the name lately. So definitely go for that one. It smells really beautiful. I've been wearing it, and actually, don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of leather fragrances, and I was really hoping that this one, I gave it chances, but it was just a huge fail, a huge miss. So yes, let's go to the second one in this list. It is an Abiad Rouge. This one, it blows my mind, really. It blows my mind that some reviewers talk about this one as if it is the biggest or the best clone out there. Even though, yes, as said in the fragrance community, that this one is a clone or inspiration of Baccarat Rouge 540. And really, there is dozens, if not hundreds, of clones of Baccarat Rouge 540. There is a huge choice of clones and cheap, affordable substitutes for that fragrance. Definitely this one, in my opinion, and absolutely, I think that this is absolutely the worst clone or worst dupe that I ever smelled of Baccarat Rouge 540. And it is also an insult to that fragrance, an insult to the perfumer of that house, and also an insult to you as a fragrance fan, fragrance lover. There is many other choices. Just avoid this one. And actually, Maison Ambra, they have a clone, let's call it an okay clone of Baccarat Rouge 540, which is called, I believe, La Rouge Baroque. That one, I've tried it. I've tried it a few times. It smells okay. It smells close to Baccarat Rouge 540, and it's not as chemical and synthetic and super synthetic and as bad as an Abiad Rouge. This one really, also, it is just too much of everything. There is a horrible scent of, I don't know how to call it, like a very bad quality ambergris profile in it, and the mix with that bad cheap saffron note. It just smells super cheap, smells trashy, smells bad, smells horrible, and the problem it is it is super long lasting and it projects. And I remember a comment that I've seen in a fragrance group. This guy was saying, I'll try to make it short. So he was saying that he was very late for work, and I think he took the bus, and in the bus there was someone that had this fragrance on, and he just couldn't handle it. He couldn't be in that bus even though he was very late, so he decided to hop off or get off the bus, and he chose to walk to his job. He literally said, I rather get yelled at by my boss for 30 minutes than stay one more minute in this bus and smell this abomination. And really, it cracked me up. And he said it the way it is. This one really, there is the opportunity. There is hundreds, well, let's say dozens of clones of Baccarat Rouge 540. There is some really better ones, some really good ones for affordable price tag. Really, just avoid this one and try any of those, and I'm sure you will find something or some fragrance that really is close to that fragrance that you like and is super affordable at the same time. So the third one and last one in this list, and actually I will try to do like an update of this list, or maybe like a top 5 or top 10 of the same topic in the soon future. So definitely stay tuned for that. So yes, for the third one in this list, it is Oud for Glory, or let's call it, it's named or it's called Badi Al Oud Amethyst. So it is the purple one, the one that comes in a purple bottle, pretty much the same exact design as Oud for Glory, the black one. So the black one had a huge success, huge popularity, and this one is just the complete opposite. It's a huge miss from Lattafa, and if I was Lattafa, I would be ashamed to be putting this one out in the market, and I'd definitely put it off. Take it off the market right away. Really, I wouldn't really sleep at night knowing that such a fragrance is out there, and it is a huge mess. Super chemical, very synthetic, not balanced in any way, very bad balance. They tried to mimic that Bulgarian rose, Turkish rose combination with the jasmine and amber and oud. They just missed completely. I don't know if Initio, this fragrance is known to be an inspiration or clone of Initio Atomic Rose. I don't know who says this, or who I'm really trying to stop myself from laughing or saying anything bad, but I don't know who had the idea to even recommend this fragrance as a substitute for Initio Atomic Rose, because there is a huge difference when it comes to the quality, especially the quality, and also I don't know if Initio knows the existence of this fragrance, and I hope they don't, and I hope they will never try it, because this is also an insult to that fragrance house. It is an insult to that niche house, and it is far like huge difference, like the difference between water and fire. And this one smells really bad. I'm trying to be as nice as possible in this video, but this one really, just avoid it. If you're a big lover of roses and that rose combination with the jasmine and oud in fragrances in general, just go for niche. Just save your money a little by little until you get a niche fragrance that does that well, because even designer fragrances, they cannot really capture or get close to that type of combination, because it is definitely a complicated combination when it comes to the Bulgarian and Turkish rose with the jasmine, amber and oud. So definitely go for something higher quality, save up for it. Don't waste your money or time on clones that or inspirations that try to mimic or try to be close to this one. But I might be wrong. Maybe in the future a clone house, they might try to get close to this fragrance, but I don't really see it. because this type of scent profiles requires a huge quality ingredients and a great perfumer that knows what he is doing. So yes, this is it for our top 3. Really, please just avoid these fragrances, but also be open-minded. I mean, if you own these fragrances, be open-minded about this topic of this video. Don't get insulted. This is not meant to offend you in any way, but as I said, try to, I mean, if you like the fragrance that it is trying to clone, just go for better options, better clones. There is other houses, there is other clone houses that have affordable fragrances, but also they have fragrances that are pretty decent and smell good, and yes, they can definitely give you compliments and also make you really like the fragrance and enjoy it yourself. So please don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you're not subscribed, and definitely stay tuned for the next videos. Take care, bye.